Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Creeper World IXE. This is a game that's coming to Steam on December 12th, 2024. This is a preview build, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. There's a campaign, there's a set of tangent missions and demo missions, there's a colony section where you can upload the maps that you've created or download other maps that others have created. There's a random map generator, although it doesn't seem to be as complete as other games in this series that I've seen. Particle Fleet Emergence, for example, has a lot more setup options when it comes to that. And of course, there's a full-fledged options menu there. I will note, again, this is a preview build, so, what you're looking at is not reflective of the finished product. There are some balancing things that the developer plans to add, and I would also like to see difficulty settings, because as it stands, each level is just, this is it, and then you've got to puzzle out how to deal with it. For those of you that don't know what Creeper World is a series of games that I've been invested in for a while now. According to the wiki, the original Creeper World game came out on Flash 2009-ish. And that's when I first started getting addicted to this game. That's how I kind of got invested in the whole tower defense, space defense genre. And in Creeper World, at least 1, 3, and 4, it was a top-down view, and you put turrets down, and you had to deal with this creeper threat. Rather than like in a regular tower defense game where you're trying to stop enemies from going from point A to point B, you've got this blue ooze that's kind of just creeping around the map, and your turrets in Creeper World 1, 3, and 4 typically fought them off. There are other enemies and other weapons that you get to deal with those enemies. But that's the gist of it. Now, Creeper World 2 is different. I've never actually played it, but based on the screenshots I've seen, it's a side view. In fact, based on the screenshots, it reminded me of this game, Creeper World IXE. So I feel like Creeper World IXE is like, it took inspiration from Creeper World 2, although I can't confirm that because I've never played it. There's also another Creeper World game, Particle Fleet Emergence, which deals with spaceships that you can move around in space and deal with the creeper threat that way. And moving ships around in this game reminded me of that. So, I feel like this IXE game is a combination of Creeper World 2 and Particle Fleet Emergence, but it doesn't have, the depth of Emergence, because in Particle Fleet Emergence, you could create your own ships, you could put turrets and different weapons on those ships, shields. In this game, it looks like you can't design your ships. You're just given these designs and that's it, which is kind of unfortunate. As far as how I feel about this IXE version, so as I've kind of already stated, there are no difficulty settings. I want to see that, because some of these levels are a grind. And if you're not one of those people that can just look at something and puzzle it out immediately, it might frustrate you, because you might have to restart a level several times in order to figure out what it is you're supposed to do. Typically, it involves, okay, I've got to get these ships over here before the creeper does so that I've got a foothold, but if I wait too long, then I'm screwed and I might as well just start over at that point. So I've actually had to start over several times on certain levels because I didn't do something I should have done fast enough. So there's going to be a lot of that, a lot of puzzling out first step, second step, third step, fourth step. And the level that you're seeing now, I replayed it 3 times, and on the third try, I'm like, okay, I gotta get the anti-creeper mind out, which is a substance that allows you to shoot at the creeper, and it's more effective. It also releases this aqua goo, which combats the dark blue creeper goo. It's the anti-creeper versus the creeper. And there's also a special substance that you'll find on some levels that will actually grow whatever is on it. It's like a grower. So if the bad creeper is on it, it'll grow more creeper. If your anti-creeper is on it, it'll grow more anti-creeper. So you're rushing to claim this grow area with your anti-creeper so that you're not so overwhelmed from the beginning. But of course, it never works out the way I want it to anyway. But that's the gist of it. And as far as the rest of the gameplay is concerned, you're going to be earning ships over the course of the campaign. You unlock more as you go. And that's also a crux, because when you get to a level, it's well, I only got these. I could use 3 more of these ships, but I don't got it. So that, again, you got to puzzle it out more than brute force it. But you're moving these ships around. Each ship does something different. You've got little ships that just shoot little pew pew pew, and then you've got the somewhat medium sized like missile and shooter ships. You've got your main headquarters ships. You want to keep that safe, but it'll distribute power to everything. You've got ships that fire freeze weapons, and eventually get like teleporters. And there's a special ship that combats another particular, like, it shoots these electric balls at you, so you got to build that ship to combat that. So there's a lot of rock paper scissors in this game as well. And again, I find it satisfying because like I get to watch, like, here's this map and creepers all over it, but I'm slowly like I'm chipping my way through the level, clearing everything out. It's kind of like playing Power Wash Simulator, and you see this huge messy map, and then slowly you're cleaning everything. I kind of get the same satisfaction, for whatever reason. Maybe it's my OCD, and I gotta clean everything. But that's how I feel when I play this game. So like, it's got the same vibes as the other games in the Creeper World genre, but it is not 1, 3, and 4. It's a side view. It's more Creeper World 2, and the ships remind me of Particle Fleet. So if you expected IXE to be more 1, 3, and 4, you might be slightly disappointed. If you enjoyed Creeper World 2 and Particle Fleet Emergence, you'll probably like this as well. Again, I enjoyed Particle Fleet Emergence, so I kind of got into this. It took a little bit of time to get used to the new side view and moving ships around in a side view manner, but I still enjoyed it. I still think that more work needs to be done, and there needs to be more difficulty settings. This is a preview build, as I said, so I'm assuming the developer is going to be working on this still. There's 7 days until launch, and knowing the developer, he's been at this since 2009, this whole Creeper World series, so I don't think he's going to just release this and put it down. I'm sure he's going to continue to support it after the fact. There are leaderboards if you care. I don't. I'll never beat some of these people on the leaderboards. They know how to puzzle it. I don't. But I enjoy the game. So if you're interested at all in Creeper World or tower defense / base defense games, check this game out. If you're not sure, try Creeper World 1, 3, and 4 first and Particle Fleet Emergence first before checking this out. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.